Which country is bigger? Alright guys, very quickly before the video starts, I just want to let you know that this merch has just released. Like literally at the exact same time that this video came out. So head to jmwshop.co.uk if you want to support me, you want to grab one of these. They're available in sweatshirt and hoodie versions. There's adult sizes, kids sizes. They ship worldwide. They're a really reasonable price in my opinion, so definitely check them out, please. It's limited edition. I don't know how long they're going to be around. jmwshop.co.uk. It's a really cool design. It's the very first drop in this JMW clothing company that I've started, so I'm very excited about it. The link's in the description. Check it out and send me a tweet and stuff if you end up ordering one. Okay, on with the video. Alright, we've got Switzerland, which is 41,000 kilometers squared. Is it bigger or smaller than Iraq? I'm going to say that Iraq is definitely bigger. Let's see. Yes, it's like 10 times the size. Alright, Iraq compared to French Guiana. I'm going to say French Guiana's smaller. Yeah, 83,000 kilometers. Now we've got Panama. Now, Panama's not particularly big, but French Guiana's not very big either. So what are we going to go with? I don't know. Panama's like a wriggly little worm, isn't it? Whereas French Guiana is more like a plop. So based on that, I'm going to say that Panama is a little bit smaller. Ooh, only just. Okay, United States is definitely a lot bigger by like quite a few million. Vietnam is definitely smaller than the US. Vietnam and Spain. Vietnam's 300k, which is quite large, but Spain's just a better shape. It's really tricky, because obviously you're picking out these countries on a map, but the map's all distorted anyway. Like, everything up here is just way bigger than it actually is. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to say, if I get this one correct, you've got to subscribe if you haven't already, okay? I'm going to say Spain is a bit bigger. Yes, it is! So now you have to subscribe! Click the button! Thanks so much! Appreciate it! Ooh! Republic of North Macedonia compared to Spain. Definitely, Spain is a lot bigger. So, Republic of North Macedonia is smaller. Although they do have a very nice flag. I like that flag. Turkmenistan is definitely bigger than North Macedonia by like 20 times. Ooh, Azerbaijan is definitely smaller. Yeah. Guess we'll say Taiwan is smaller. Let's see. It is by quite a bit. Okay, then we've got the Ivory Coast, or as it's officially known, Côte d'Ivoire. This is in Africa, and like it's a small country in Africa. But Africa is bloody massive, so even the small countries are big. So I'm going to say that Côte d'Ivoire is bigger than Taiwan. Let's find out. Yeah, it's like 10 times bigger. Africa's bloody ginormous. Right, Bhutan. Bhutan's tricky. Yeah, I'm going to say it's smaller. If we get this correct, we do beat our current high score of 11. Yes, Jordan's not a big country, but here we can see Bhutan isn't either. I think Jordan's bigger. Yeah, I'm going to say it's bigger. I'm scared. Yeah, we got it. Oh, we're doing well. 13. Alright, Jordan compared to Albania. I'll say Albania's smaller. Yeah, 26k. Western Sahara. Yeah, it's got to be bigger than Albania. Europe's just a really small continent, really, isn't it? Let's go for bigger. 10 times bigger. Let's all reiterate, Africa is ginormous. Botswana compared to Western Sahara. Both in Africa now. So I'm going to say Botswana's bigger, but this one I might be wrong. No, I'm not. Now, this is really tricky, though. Like, you've given me a really tricky one. You've got Botswana and Namibia, which in my head are both basically the same size. I think Namibia's bigger. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see. Yes. Namibia and South Africa. On a map, South Africa's definitely smaller. And these countries are quite close to each other on a map anyway, so there shouldn't be too much distortion. So I'm gonna say that South Africa is smaller. No! I want to look at that. So there's Namibia with its panhandle borders, which looks incredible, and then there's South Africa. So they're not crazily different, are they? Oh, let's tickle South Africa's... No, I'm gonna stop what I was about to say there. Zimbabwe, Benin. Benin is much smaller. It's not actually that much smaller. Right, Chile and Benin. I'm gonna say Chile is definitely bigger. It's so long, isn't it? Bigger by quite a lot. Yeah, 700k. Venezuela. It's so difficult because of Chile's shape. It's hard to kind of think about it, but I'm gonna say it's a bit smaller. I'm wrong. 2. What happened, Jack? Right, neither of those countries feel like they're that big, but South Sudan is 600k, so I'm going to say that Uzbekistan is smaller. Yes, it is, but not by that much. Congo, I'll say, is a bit smaller than Uzbekistan. Yes, it is a bit smaller. Belarus, definitely smaller. Ooh, that got closer than I thought. Ooh, we just had Congo, now we've got Democratic Republic of Congo. I'm going to say Democratic blah, 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 is definitely bigger. Yes, it is. 2 million. Jesus Christ. Look at Nepal's flag. What's going on there? You can't do that. They should have had a special setting just for Nepal. Nepal is definitely smaller, though, by, like, a lot. Yes, by, like, 30 times. Nepal and Malaysia. Malaysia bigger? Yeah, Malaysia bigger, Malaysia bigger. Malaysia and Armenia, we'll go with Malaysia is bigger. Yes, 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 yes. Armenia and Liberia. I can't really visualize Liberia. I'm gonna say that Liberia is bigger because Armenia is quite small there, isn't it? Bigger, 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 bigger. Yeah. Holland, should we say smaller? I think it'll be quite close. Oh, bronze medal. Oh, the shame. The shame. This is really fun, though. I'm surprised I've not played this before. Right, Peru and Albania. Peru is definitely bigger, surely. Yes, yes. 1.2 million. United States is like 9 million, I believe. Let's have a look. Oh, very nice. Vietnam, smaller than the United States. Vietnam compared to Serbia. Serbia is smaller. Then we've got Bosnia and Herzegovina. Both quite close to one another. I'm going to say that Bosnia is a bit smaller. It is a bit smaller. Ireland, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. We'll say it's a little bit smaller. Do we say that? Yes, we do, I think. Oh, it's a bit bigger. Still not coming close to that high score of 17. Denmark and South Korea. Yeah, South Korea is definitely bigger. And then we've got Kyrgyzstan. That's a tough one. Both of them feel about the same size. I'm going to say Kyrgyzstan's bigger. It is. Tunisia doesn't look that big on a map, but it's in Africa. Not too far from the equator. I'm going to guess that it's probably bigger. Let's see. It's all gone downhill. It's all gone downhill. Cuba and Thailand. Thailand's bigger? Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Thailand and Bhutan. Smaller. Yeah. Quite a lot. Greece and Bhutan, probably quite close. Should we say Greece is a bit bigger? I think we should. Oh, it's a lot bigger. It's like nearly 10 times as big. Greece and Ireland. Ireland's smaller. I should have just learnt this. I forgot what it was. Chad, definitely a lot bigger. Yeah, 1.2 million. Latvia, definitely smaller. Come on, we need to beat 17. We could do this. Latvia and Angola. Angola, definitely larger by a lot. Yes. Serbia, definitely smaller. I love getting these giant African countries. It definitely gives us a couple of freebies. South Africa, definitely way bigger than Serbia. 1.2 million. Bulgaria, definitely smaller. Uganda's not that big in Africa, but Europe's so small. I'm gonna say Uganda's bigger. And it is. It's twice the size. Uganda and Myanmar. Maybe a bit smaller? Oh, it's way, way bigger. Come on, we need to beat 17 again. We could do this. We could do this. Papua New Guinea and the United Kingdom. Way, way smaller. Nigeria, way bigger. Come on, we could do this. We need to get above 17. Nigeria and Algeria. Algeria, I reckon, is bigger. It is. Zambia. Maybe a bit smaller. Quite a lot smaller. Senegal, smaller than Zambia. Zambia's quite large on the map. Venezuela. That's hard. Probably quite close. No, actually, I think Venezuela is like twice the size. It's way bigger. Venezuela is a lot bigger than I was thinking it was. I remember when I was learning all the countries, Iran and Iraq. Iran was the bigger one because you had to ran across it. So because of that, I know it is quite large. So I'm going to say it is bigger than Venezuela. And it certainly was. And France is definitely smaller than a million. Kazakhstan, I'm saying it's bigger than France. Yeah. Kazakhstan's massive. Equatorial Guinea, probably smaller than Kazakhstan. Yeah, incredibly small. Nepal is probably a bit bigger, but not by too much. Poland, I think Poland is maybe a bit bigger than Nepal. I'm going to go for it. It is. Zimbabwe, probably bigger than Poland. Yes, I'm going for it. It is, not by very much at all. Albania is definitely smaller. Keep giving me easy ones. Chile is definitely bigger. Madagascar, Chile, that's hard. Madagascar's the second largest island in the world, I think. Chile is the longest country in the world, so it's tricky. I guess if you split Madagascar into two, put it on top of each other, it still wouldn't be as tall as Chile, would it? So based on that, Madagascar is smaller. It got closer than I would have liked. Panama is definitely smaller than Madagascar. Please. Yes, okay. Okay, if we get this right, which I'm about to, we will have beaten our high score. Uzbekistan and Denmark. Denmark's definitely smaller. Is it Laos or Lao? Please let me know in the comments, because people tell me both, and I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm going to say Laos is bigger. I think we got this one. Yeah, oh my god, we're on 20. We're unstoppable. I'm going to say Iraq is probably a bit bigger, but not by loads. Let's go for it. Let's try it. It's nearly twice as big. Côte d'Ivoire. It's a surprisingly big country. Is it as big as Iraq? I'm going to say no. Oh, we got it. Tajikistan. Smaller. Yep. Slovakia, probably quite close. I'm going to say smaller. Wasn't close at all, but we were still correct. China, definitely bigger. Pakistan, definitely smaller. Finland's not as big as it looks at all. So we're going to say smaller. Yep. Then Turkmenistan is bigger. Oh my god, we can get to 30 here. Ethiopia is definitely bigger. And then we've got Haiti, which is definitely smaller. Look at us go, we're at 30. Democratic Republic of Congo is definitely bigger by like a lot. Liberia is definitely smaller. We're really on a roll. Sri Lanka is, I'll say it's smaller. Yeah, it was. Tanzania is definitely bigger. Yeah, Kenya, oh, so they're right next to each other. I'm going to say that Kenya is bigger. And I'm wrong. I'm very pleased with 34 though. See if you can beat that. I'll leave the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Also in the description, my new merch, which is just released. Please check it out if you want to support me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later.